Namo Buddhaya. Welcome to our new topic. The new topic today is about the laws of Kamma in Buddhism. In Vietnamese we say Luật Nhân Quả Trong Phật Giáo. It is very important to introduce you about this topic. According to my perspective in Buddhist studies, if you want to feel easy and interested in reading the Bali canons, at least you have to understand well or to search for the theories of Kammas, the theories of the Four Noble Truths, the 8 paths, the 12 independence, or the 3 characteristics of the existence. In Bali we call the Trilakkhana. So now we come to a word Kamma. A word Kamma in Pali we spell K-A-M-M-A. In Sanskrit we can write it in the different ways. We can write K-A-R-M-A, Kamma, in Sanskrit. A word Kamma means actions or doings. It is the laws of moral causations. Rebirth is corollaries. Both karmas and rebirth are interrelated. According to Majjhima Nikaya quotes, all living beings have karmas as their own. So, what you do come back to you. Do good, be good. To be the good people, I would introduce you some points of view in the Dharma. Firstly, I would introduce 2 kinds of Dhammas. The first one is wholesome death, and the second is unwholesome death. In Bali, 2 terms of this word we call Kosala and Akosala Dhamma. Wholesome death lead to the likes of happiness, means that you know how to think good, speak good, and all the good behaviors, these actions, so can bring you to the life of happiness, because the wholesome deeds are the cause of the happiness. And for unwholesome deeds are the cause of unhappiness. For example, if in the early morning you get up and then you think bad to other people and you speak with and useless words and you do the wrong things, sure, that day you will not get a good result. So it will cause bad effect to your life. You will feel uneasy to stay humble, and day by day you will get the serious problem like stress, depression, and you will become an useless man in this society. So according to the Buddha teaching, try to learn, try to maintain, and try to keep moving forward by doing wholesome deeds. And next, there are 10 things to cultivate the good. Firstly, cultivate generosity. Number 2, uphold morality. Number 3, practice meditation. A practice meditation is very important for our lives in the modern life, in the modern days, because now in USA everybody know about the term of meditations, and they require and they concerns about how to practice meditations. For example, in the fields of education in Long Beach, California, there are several universities require me to take the meditations in the south, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes of practicing as meditations in order to recall our mind, in order to make our mind calm down or cool down, something like this. And most importantly, keep our life stay humble, keep our life stay with depression. As you know, for the past, it's very easy for us because it's already past or it's already happened. So we don't have anything to do with the past, right? We cannot make the past, or we cannot renew the past. We cannot change the past. We just only learn from the past for our futures only. So the past is very easy for us because it's already gone, right? And for the present time, present is our opportunities. So what we want to do, we can complete this at the present. If we don't want to do, we also can apply it, right? We just think that this thing is bad, so we don't want to continue with it. It is also a kind of opportunities, because the wise men used to say that for the wise men, they know what they want, what they don't want to do. And for the intelligent one, they say that they know what they want to do. And for the future is the challenging one, because we don't know what will happen to us in the future, including we don't know tomorrow will be happen for us or not. So for the future is very, very challenging for all of human beings. So be careful and use your life with the present time. And for the Buddha used to emphasize that the most important time for him is the present moment. So he taught us try to use our time properly to cultivate the mindfulness, to maintain our mind with the humble, calm down, cool down, and then upgrade our mind to be the skillful one. And number 4, respect and reverence. Number 5, service to others. Number 5, please service to others. That is very important. We can forget who we are, and then we determine ourselves to give a service to other people, that in the particular form, like giving, like showing that other people the way to the heavens and to Nibbana, or to stop other people from doing the bad things. So if you can do that, that means that you are ready to give a service to others. And next, number 6, transparency of merit. After you doing the good things, don't forget to say the merits to others, to living beings, to our ancestors who passes away, that is the ways of the Buddhist teaching too. And number 7, rejoice in all the good deeds. Sometimes we can do the good things by ourselves, and we just see all the people to cultivate it. So don't be jealous, so don't blame. Okay, just try to understand and appreciate and rejoice the older good result. And next is number 8. Listen to the Dharmas. The Dharmas is mean the teachings of the Buddhas. As the Buddha says, so sang lapate panyang. It means a good listener always gain wisdom. So the way we're listening to the Dhamma is the way to develop our wisdom too. As you have learned regularly that the way you speak is the way you listening, right? So the more you listening, the more expert in listening you are. No one was born with the good thing. No one was born with the expert. Everyone can be skilled in any particular field because of learning. So listening is also a kind of the post skills like listening, speaking, writing, and so on, right? And number 9, expound the Dhammas. When you know the Dhamma well, when you have own experience in practicing the Dhamma, don't try to keep it for yourself. You have to propagate, you have to share with others, people, and you have to introduce this to other people, because you know, as the Buddha says, it's very rare to be born as the human beings, to be born in the terms of the Buddha's enlightenment eras. It's very rare to listen to the Dhammas, and it's very rare to understand, to get the right understanding in the Dhamma. So if you have the good opportunities, a good chance to learn, to listen to Dhamma, don't forget to expose it to other people, because all people in this world need the Dhamma, especially the teachings of the enlightenment one. The last, number 10, establish right views. Establish a right view. This term is the most important thing to, because it's a part of the wisdom. You know, the right views and right thoughts. are the wisdom, and the right views also have its own two factors. The first one is Parito Kosa. It means that the distant listening, and second, Yoniso Manasikara in the Bali term means the critical thinking. So when you have enough two factors of distant listening and critical thinking, don't forget to establish right views. Mean that you have to collect all the information and data which you have experienced from the basic school, like a kind of school, from the elementaries, from the primary school, elementary schools, advanced high school, also higher education, also what you have learned from the real life by listening and by critical thinking. You have to set up or reset up for the right views for yourself. This is very important. Sometimes we learn a lot, but we don't know how to arrange our knowledge, so it's become useless, and we cannot apply it to the societies or to the real life in terms right in the right person, right situations, right terms, and whatever, whenever we would like to apply it, it don't come with it, because we are lack of the arrangement. So try to arrange it, try to establish the right views for ourselves. As the Buddha says in the accordance in the Dhammas, or in the 8 part, because of the right view, we have right thoughts. Because of the right thoughts, we have right speak. Because of right speak, we have right action. Because of right action, we have right livelihood. Because of right livelihoods, we have right efforts. Because of right efforts, we have right mindfulness. Because of right mindfulness, we have right concentration. This is part for the worldly people, for practitioners. And because of right concentrations, we have right Ceto Vimutti. We have the right freedoms of the mind, and because of the right freedoms of the mind, we have Paccaya Panya Vimutti, it means that the right wisdom. So, the 10 terms of the Dhammas is for Arahata people. That's for the enlightenment ones. Okay, you just note it. So at the end of this topic, please take response on your own thoughts, speak, and action. And then be aware of the unwholesome deeds and try to mold your life with all kinds of wholesome deeds if you wish your life peace and happiness. Namo Buddhaya.